The bats of the batsmen in the 4-day regional championship had a very busy day earlier today. Yes, my viewers and subscribers, welcome back to another video. And in this one, I am going to be giving you guys a quick recap of how day 3 of the 4th round of the West Indies championship went. Couple of guys getting centuries, see a few guys getting some wickets, couple of guys getting half centuries. It was a busy day out there, my peeps. So just stick with us until the end. Gonna work my way through all the scorecards so you can hear exactly how the batsmen did. And remember, if you have not yet subscribed, while you are listening, hit that subscribe button. Alright, so let us start things off with Windward Island Volcanoes versus the Leeward Island Hurricanes. And in that one, we had a couple of guys getting centuries. If you did not see the video that I did last night, you need to check that out, where I spoke about the first innings for the teams. So in this one, scores in the game so far. Let me give you the scores in the game so far. Scores in the game, we have Windward Islands. They made 353 all out. And, Leeward Islands, they made 382 for 9 declare. And then we had Windward Island getting 353 all out. And but in a second time, the Leeward Islands team, they are 99 for 5. 99 for 5. So at the end of day 3, that simply means that the Leeward Islands, they are leading the Windward Islands by 128. So I'm going to pick things up in that second innings let me pick things up in the first innings for the Windward Islands team. The first innings for the Windward Islands team. I think I gave it the Leeward Islands. So in this, we have a couple of Centurions. Kevin Hodge getting 137 of 253 deliveries. We also have the consistent Alec Arthanes, who is ringing in the runs with his bat, letting his bat do the talking. He actually got 128 of 173 deliveries. So those are the two Centurions in that game. And we have Jeremiah Louis getting 4 wickets. Rakeem Cornwall picking up another couple of wickets. He actually ended up with 4. So scores again in that game. Let me see again. Scores in that game. Windward Islands 353. Leeward Islands 382 for 9 and 99 for 5. So we have the Leeward Islands leading the Windward Islands by 128 runs, with those couple of guys getting century. Hodge 137 and Alec Arthanes 138. Alright, we're not wasting any time, quite a few things to talk about. Let us move over into Guyana versus Jamaica. And that is another intriguing one. We have Guyana, Jamaica actually need 282 more runs to win. Not too sure if we're going to be able to get that amount of runs on the final day. But, we have a couple of guys that are at the wicket looking pretty good. So Guyana, they would have made 278 and 294 for 7. The Jamaica Scorpions, remember in their first innings, they were bowled out for 115. But in a second time, they are on 176 for 1. Yes, my peeps, let me just remind you of the guys in the Guyana second innings that made the runs. Tejnaran Shandopal barely missing out on a century. Yeah, man. Imlak, however, he stood around and made sure he got that century. So Tejnaran Shandopal was dismissed by Jermaine Blackwood, bowling some medium pace. He actually got him for 89 of 249 deliveries. Tevin Imlak made 136. So that is how the batting went for them. In terms of the bowling, Mindley, he was able to pick up 6 wickets for the Jamaica Scorpions. So he is leading the charge there. Now Jamaica batting a second time, as I said, 170 what? 176 for one. And so far we have Tevin Gilzine still at the crease. He is on 81 of 134 deliveries. Jermaine Blackwood, 66 of 124. Man, it would be extremely exciting to see the Jamaica Scorpions try to chase this down on the final day. As I said, they need a further 282 runs to win. It's going to be difficult, but it's not impossible. Nkrumah Bonner is going to be able to bat. I think he had a little hamstring problem, but he's going to be allowed. He is going to bat. Ransford Beaton, he has taken the wicket for the Guyana Harpy Eagles in that second innings there. Now let us scoot on over to Trinidad and Tobago versus Barbados. And scores in that game, well, so far Barbados, they need just 66 more runs. Just 66 more runs to get that one. So scores in that game, Trinidad and Tobago 203, 185. Barbados 271 and 52 for 2. So they are basically closing in on victory in that one. So let me just give you Trinidad and Tobago's second innings, and then I will give you Barbados' second innings so far. So in that second innings for Trinidad and Tobago, they actually didn't get much. Gooley, he made 35. Darren Bravo made 36. He was the top scorer there. And in terms of the bowling for Barbados, we would have seen Holder, Shane Holder, getting another set of wickets. He actually picked up 4 for 63. He was strongly supported by Akeem Jordan, who picked up 3 for 35, and we would have seen Primus getting 2 for 21. So that is how it is looking. Barbados batting a second time, as I said, looking to bring up victory. They would have already lost Shane Mosley for 17, and Worrell for 3. We have Warwickon at the crease yet to score, and McCaskey is there on 29. So that is how things are looking, my viewers and subscribers. As I said, it was a busy day in the 4-day regional championship. Couple of guys getting century. Imlak, Arthanes, Hodge. Who else got century? Imlak, Arthanes, Hodge. We see Minley picking up. I think Minley got 6 wickets. It's a good look. It's definitely a good look, in one sense that we see people taking wickets and we see guys making runs. That is the only way to continue to stake a claim to get into the West Indies team. Make runs. Even though when you score runs, we're not too sure if you're going to be selected, because we don't know what the selection criteria is like, right? But the only thing you can do is let the bat do the talking and let the ball do the talking, and leave the rest to the selectors. So hope you guys enjoyed that one. As I always say, not everyone have the time to watch all the games. Not everybody have the time to go through and look at every piece of information. So what I try to do here, piece everything together, so while you are working, you can listen and get up, get the latest update on how things are going. So we're gonna leave this one right here for now, my peeps. Final day tomorrow. All results are possibly in all the games. Win, draw, lose, all three possible. So Guyana and Jamaica doing their thing, Leeward and Windward doing their thing, Trinidad and Barbados doing their thing. So we're gonna leave this one right here for now. Sports to the bone, keeping you informed. Big up.